talk to you, Mr. Showunmi. Is it a fact that there's no single political party that can single-handedly take over power from the APC without forming a coalition?
PDP can.
Okay.
PDP can take over power from the APC. And please hear me out. The last election, PDP had 13 governors. Of those 13 governors, 5 of them, for the politics of that day, did not support the party. Okay. So if you add the 5 to whatever number of governors the APC have, you know what numbers you will get. Notwithstanding that, they got 8-point-something million votes, and PDP got 6.9 million votes, plus all of the, or let me say, were allocated. So you can almost tell that, imagine, this is where my own advocacy is and why I'm calling for the alternative. Imagine if we just understood or accepted the idea that you must build political parties to last, and that crises or challenges in political parties are still conversation within people, and that none of you is all good and righteous, and none of you is all bad and satanic. You begin to create the big pathway for them to come a little bit closer. Okay, if we are now still alive, we have just exited the Supreme Court, which has given us stupendous powers. The Supreme Court has settled the issues for us that, look, you own the right to organize your party. Lower courts and courts should not really jump into such issue. They have helped us to settle the issue of the fact that, for now, our National Secretary is Samuel Sandadi. It's not because of the name of the person, but it's just because the finality of that matter has saved us from a bullet. You know what that bullet is? The bullet would have been, imagine we were in that court. We did not settle the issue fast. Then we did our primaries. Then one guy was signing it, claiming to be the secretary, or the other guy was signing it. And then we got back from the Supreme Court when it was too late. And the Supreme Court says, you are wrong. I am with your secretary. And we have signed everything. What would have happened? Fait accompli, no candidate. So to that extent, I'm happy. The court has also said, you have your powers now. Sort yourself out, determine the structure. 17, 18, max 25 people in the NWC, and whatever issues they're having among themselves cannot replace the groundswell in the rural areas. I am not just a television, social media politician. I am a politician. Tested, trusted, reliable, dated by standing in the field. Every genre of the game, including spokesperson, including what they call them, a hype man, I've done it. Including I've been the Director General of the campaign of a presidential campaign in Ogun. We won under my watch. So I know what I'm talking about. The PDP can do it. What the PDP cannot do is that the PDP cannot promise anybody that won't do primaries. So if people are running away from the PDP because they don't want to do primaries, we can't help them with that. But if they now say, okay, all things considered for the benefit of the country, we want to take another platform. My attitude to it is caution. Caution, because you people who want to take another platform, you have not demonstrated to people like me and to a lot of Nigerians that you have the stability of character to nurture parties. Okay. If you tell me, okay, the ideological underpinnings of PDP is too weak, let's dump it and go to another one, I will only pray that whatever be the outcome, we should nurture it. When you go for an election, I always tell my people at home, people in Abuja that can bear me out, I always say to them, our duty is to present ourselves and our ideas, to explain and to educate and to make sure that our ideas are profound. That's where our duty ends. It is the right and the duty of the citizens to take our ideas, give us the opportunity, or make their choices. They will have to live with the consequences of the choices they make. We cannot, as politicians or a political party, be so angry that the citizens are not enlightened enough to know what is in their best interest, one, or that the system is so rogue, all of us don't have integrity, we don't have faith in the integrity of the process. So right now, one of the things we need to be doing is demanding that the electoral process in the country, INEC and the judiciary, because they all form part of the electoral process, must clean up.